Hey everybody, welcome in, and it is time for Belle. Now, a lot of people have been waiting for Belle and have a little bit of hype around Belle, and since we started with Beast, and then kind of like went back to the beginning and worked our way through, I wanted to leave Belle for last because her and Beast are just hand in hand amazing, and we're starting to see a lot more of that coming out. And wow, there is a lot to go on about her. So she is a support. She also takes the princess tag along with it. So we are starting to get more and more and more princesses in this game, and that is going to be playing a big part with some of these teams that we see coming out of this. So let's jump in. We'll go have a look at her kit and go from there. So her basic. So I just want to say her basic A does a lot of damage. She does quite a lot of damage, but that damage comes only when she has no teammates. So if Belle has no teammates who can attack, then deal up to a lot of damage. So she can do a lot of damage when she's got no one else that can attack. Otherwise, you do the following. So this is what she's going to be standing and doing. So when you start a battle with Belle, this is pretty much what she's going to be doing because she has teammates. So you're going to inflict a harmful effect onto the opponents for their role. So offensive, get offensive down. Defensive, defensive down. Supports get slow. And that is really cool to see a character who that is truly like, if you have an offense character, you want them to hit hard. If you have a defensive character, you want them to be able to survive and tank. If you have a support character, you want them to take turns and support your team. This is really cool, and I really like that, and I rate that. But also, it works. I'll talk about at the end of this, but it works a lot with Beast, as we'll see here. Call one teammate prioritizing Beast to use their basic attack on an opponent. So she is not going to use that hard-hitting damage of hers. She is instead going to put a bad effect onto them. And then it's going to prioritize Beast if you have Beast as a teammate. If you don't, then it's going to call somebody else. That is amazing because, as we know, Beast, from when we looked at his kit, he's going to have double his double attacks when the opponent has a bad effect. Boom, she attacks, gives a bad effect, calls Beast to attack. So he's going to be doubling up no matter who she is. So she is pretty much doing double the damage Beast is doing. That is nuts. That is crazy. So, and I can't wait to see some builds that with her. You can potentially use her and say Anna and like maybe Bali and use like a whole bunch of different assisting teams. That could be really cool. So there's more than just what is scratching the surface with her synergy with Beast, and I really like that. And then down the bottom at level 4, so that is tier 7, you get to have additional teammates. That's like kind of like Bali calling 2 teammates to attack. That is really, really, really cool, and I really rate that. So let's move on forward. So her special here. Whew, she is a very, very, very heavy character with what she does and what the different ways that she can be used. And I've been saying that about all these Beauty and the Beast characters, but like Belle has a lot going on. So she is going to inflict Intimidate on target and adjacent opponents, and then 20% chance to reduce speed meter. Boom! That's like a adjacent version of Bubbles. Going Intimidate. I suppose it doesn't purge, but that is quite impressive. And then if Beast is a teammate, he uses his Get Out ability no matter what his magic charge, so it doesn't even affect whatever his charges are. He just uses it, and that's the ability that he AoEs everybody and he gains a taunt. That is crazy. So boom, not only does she get to intimidate and drop speed meter, but forces another one of the characters to, irrespective of MP, have another ability used. That is amazing. And then level 2 kingdoms gain 10% speed meter, and then extra 10% on the reducer. It goes up to 30%. So that is pretty amazing. And then level 4. So if inflict shaken, so only Beast has it other than Belle that we've seen so far, for 1 turn onto the affected opponents that are not kingdom. So we're seeing a bit of that coming out, and this is gonna be pretty big. So she's got the kingdom synergies, she's got just the turn control synergies in here, and then of course the obvious synergies with Beast. Now here, the Enchanted Rose. Now Beast starts the battles with Enchanted Rose, and Belle can give them. So there's 2 characters in here that can do these kind of things. So when you use this ability, you can flip 3 harmful effects. So if you got offense down, slow, defense down, boom, defense up, offense up, haste is what you're going to be getting. And then you get 25% health per harmful effect flip. So it's kind of like a 3 bad effect cleanse that you then get to get the whatever the opposite effect is of them. That's really cool. And then you get to pick up some Enchanted Rose effects on you as well, and which is really cool. I'll go over actually I'll talk about it now. So Enchanted Rose, with this ability, Beast starts with this, so and it restores health to the character, whichever one has got it, by 5% of their max health on the start of their turn. And then it goes down in decrements in duration, and then it's going to grant 5% defense, 5% tenacity per the current duration of the effect. So if you've got a stack of 3 of them, then you're going to get 15 for each of those, and that is pretty massive. That you can get a whole bunch more tenacity and defense up and things like that. That is a lot. So that is really cool to see. It's going to make team building with her massive. To be able to flip effects and then also grant more tenacity and things like that. That is amazing. Along with the healing, that is, man. These new characters are just putting all these other old ones to shame with just a standard heal or anything like that. This is getting crazy. So if the target is a beast, do the following. You're going to restore all the Enchanted Rose to the maximum amount. So we know the maximum amount for him is 6, I believe. Or for anyone is 6, yeah. So max, boom, 6. And then he's going to, when he has 6, he cannot take bad effects. He's going to be immune to all the bad effects. And then here, if Beast is a teammate and is affected by Enchanted Rose. So you can use this on another character. Have Beast as a teammate when he still has his Enchanted Roses. And then when the effect decrements, so Belle gains 1 magic and 10% speed. You can just be doing this all the time. She's going to be getting more turns. She's going to be getting more magic for this and be able to use it more. That is amazing. That is crazy. And then you're going to be able to get 20% more health. So it's going to go to 45% health. That is huge. And then if target is the beast, he and Belle gain harmful immunity for 2 turns. Now that is kind of like because when Beast has max Enchanted Roses anyway, he is going to be immune to bad effects. So it's pretty much just giving Belle harmful immunity, which is good in itself. But yet again, as long as she doesn't have silence, she can flip effects. So good and bad. It'll have its good things as well, because then she won't be able to get affected by like speed reductions and things like that. So that is still pretty good. Now, if Beast does not have Enchanted Rose, then actually no, because he's got to be the target, because if the target is Beast, so no matter what, you're going to be giving him the roses and extending it into their max amount. So I think that's a little bit of pointless. I should just kind of say that she gets it, but hey. Anyway, let's jump on into this. Her passive. Now this is very interesting. This character has 15% chance to reflect incoming harmful effects back at the opponent. So not only can she flip the ones that do come in, she's also got 15% chance to reflect. So give them back when she is receiving them. That is massive. And then if Beast is a teammate, the chance is increased to 50%. That is huge. 50% chance to reflect bad effects and then cleanse whatever other ones that come in. she is gonna be amazing. And then at level 2, on successfully reflecting a harmful effect, this character and adjacent characters get 25% speed meter. That is a lot. That is a lot. You're going to be able to like get so much speed meter, so much boosting through with all of this, and this is scary good how this is going to be working, and I can't wait to be. There's so many different positioning setups with all these with all of these adjacent abilities that are coming out with these characters, and I love it. I love it. Now with her passive, Kingdom teammates gain the following 10% tenacity, and then on turn start when you level it up, Kingdom have a 30% chance to gain an enchanted rose for the turn. So that means they're going to be getting some health restored, they're going to get a bit more extra tenacity, as well as the defense up, I believe. So let's have a quick little check here. Yeah, and gaining just 5% defense. So that can be just massive. That is massive in itself. So she has a lot going for her. Now, would you use this lead over Shan Yu lead for Kingdom? It probably have its roles like in raids. Getting all that extra tenacity could be massive, but she's got a lot going for her. She's got a lot going for her. And there's a lot of builds that you can make with her, and we're going to be seeing some crazy things in the coming days. So stay tuned. There is going to be a lot more on all of these in the coming days. And Belle is I would say on the surface, she's a sleeper. A lot of people don't fully understand how powerful she can get, but she provides and brings so much to this game and to teams and to what is possible. And that is amazing. So I'm looking forward to doing more on her and seeing more action with her. So stay tuned, because we are going to be seeing a lot more of this this lady, this Princess Belle. And for those of you who buy her costume, oh, look at that, I'm in a dress. It does look cool though. It looks just like the movies, and people were hoping that she would get this, and boom, she does.